Dub suck.
Loringen Tower's a training ground.
I guess we're listening to this,
right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
Based on our inbred ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only 2 reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on. I can't wrap my head around Zavi.
No!
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before.
It's actually
but
avoiding all of
he's quite
these.
serious about it. Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
I just wanted my ship. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a monster. You can't fool me. Ah! Pretty sure I'm in the like super duper wrong place to be in. What's really weird is, like, I thought I was on some kind of, like, new island, but it turns out I'm, like, at the beginning of the game again. Which is really weird, because, like, I don't really know where to go anymore. I remember having to, like, break through here or something. Oh, maybe I can open this. Nope. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the right way. I came in through here. This is the right way. This is probably blocked off before. That's probably why. I tried going the right way. Yeah, I did, and nothing happened. But at least this is like definitely beginning of the game map. Or at least the next one is. No, this one is too, because we went down here. We went down here to get to the back door of this like castle or gate or something. Oh. Magically, I found the right way to go. Okay. You know...
No one on guard. They're really not bothering
Couldn't
to
have,
hide
like,
this trap.
They probably
destinations
knew we'd
along the
sense
way,
it.
little stars on the way to tell you which
question
path to
now
take.
is just what they're planning
When they
to
throw you
spring
back at
on
the
us.
beginning of the map of the game. 250 choices to make. At least I found a neat little dungeon that I'll probably have to go back to yesterday. Bum, 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 dum, dum, dum. Oh, there's the save point I was supposed to have last night. I don't mind some of the skits, but man, there gets to be a lot of skits. There's just a lot of dialogue, a lot of talking, a lot of just blah, 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 blah. 1,820 gold. Gold is like one thing that I just really have not had a need for at all in this game. Which is weird because I'm pretty sure in previous Tales installments I've always been short on gold. Why is it da 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 da? It's that's the song of this
How
place.
did you two meet in the first place?
Da 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 da.
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps
It's not like I wanted to know
habit I picked up from
anything
my
more
work.
about you, Bababaka.
It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Ifrid vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Ifrid would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifrid about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh, but I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
Maybe we should ask this Melchior
wanted
guy
to
to
hide
forge us a
something,
Masamune
clearly.
type weapon.
And I think I'm starting to get a picture of
What
what
do you
it
guys
was.
And it involves the Abbey?
Does somebody else hear that in this track? The da 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 da. Just keep listening to it. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know the name of it. I don't really know song names very well. What's up, Vazerol? You're a plum sugar fairy. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Yeah, but there might be treasures up this way. I'll probably end up having to go this way anyway, but there's no monsters yet, so... Not like it's a penalty to go explore. Man! 10 more cat souls needed. Maple sugar fairy. I want pancakes with some slathered in butter and maple syrup, dude. Can't believe I didn't get anything for that. French toast, I mean, same difference. Like, okay, listen. Waffles, French toast, pancakes. In that order, that's how good they are. Why? Because pancakes are just like the most basic form of the other two. The other are slightly better because of texture and, you know, like the sugar pockets, and French toast has the powdered sugar, and it's just a little bit better. It has eggs, more flavor, you know. But yeah, like whatever. I'm fine with either. Just all of them. Oh, so that's Eifried.
So, this is von Eifried.
I've been hearing about this idiot for like ever. This is like the weirdest room. It's just like a giant room.
Eisen, it's good to see you
with a big
again.
Cross where he's tied to. It's not a prison
sent a letter.
or anything. It's a freaking palace.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
Can they just make a prison?
True. Aside from my little
What's up,
brother,
Bacardi?
not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
I've got no brother. Enough of your tricks!
Oh, hey, it's Earth Girl from Berseria. Earth Shaman. I liked her. She was cool.
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
Well, she died.
Zavid.
Now come on out, you old coot!
Lord Melchior.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
I'm making a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't
Well,
make
maybe
that
we should put
mistake
pancakes
again.
and cinnamon and butter and batter, rather. Or cinnamon and sugar, rather.
What? Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
He turned her into a demon.
What?
Nice.
This can't be happening.
Same voice actor as Arden from FF15? No way. It doesn't
A
sound like...
chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite the dreadful affliction, isn't it?
I can kind of hear it, yeah. What's up, Dennisine?
Don't you run away!
Don't you run away from me!
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey, worry about that later. We've got damn dragons to take care of.
Oh, they're just dragons. Don't cry about it. It is the same. Nice. It's kind of funny how, like, the quality of voice acting really does depend on the voice direction, you know? Because I wouldn't say anything special about Melchior's voice actor, but Arden is probably one of the best acted villains of all time. Like, one of the best acted characters of all time, you know? It's just so well done. But Melchior in this game just kind of seems like any other character, you know?
You broke me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Slow down! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Cut! Finish! Finish! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Cut! Finish! Finish! Spray! Take that! Devour! Slow down! Cut! Here's your ready? Ready? Your return?
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, are you sure about that?
What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
Why is he getting in my way?
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Well, they're demons, so...
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
What?
My work here is done.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
Whoa! 4,200 XP! Holy crap, dude. That's a lot of XP. Break soul static force. Hold R2 with 3 or more souls during divide pain, whatever that is. Dude, I don't even care about these wall of text tutorials, man. Like, if you're gonna like tell me how to play the game, you need to.
Where the hell did they go?
Find them. They
You
can't
need
have
to give a
gotten far.
proper explanation and stuff. What the hell is divide pain, man? Like, I don't even remember half of the stuff they throw at you in these games. I'm just over the whole wall of text tutorial stuff now. Just done with it. I'm playing the game just fine. It's working out just fine for me. Right, or some kind of like pictures to show like what's going on, you know, like little graphs or little like infographics, I guess you could call them, or something like that. I don't know, some kind of visual aid, or like at the very least the buttons you need to press, you know, like they just don't do tutorials well. They just don't. They're really bad. They're just text, and you're just supposed to remember every detail that the game gives you, which by the way is always a lot. Always a lot in Tales games. It's just too much. It's funny because they can have a lot more meaningful game by giving less overcomplicated mechanics and then taking those extra things that they set aside and then make more games with more meaningful mechanics instead of being like, I mean, mechanics, I don't know, man, they're hard to develop good mechanics that feel unique and original, but they just go to town on them.
Damn, you sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it when you can just copy its hidden formula? Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
As he left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
And we'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm
Wait,
counting on
he
you,
has a
said.
holster, but he put the gun in his
Back when I
back
served
pocket
the
and it disappeared
Exorcists,
instead? Why isn't
sent
the
me
gun
on
in the
a mission to
holster?
capture Ifrit.
Why does he got a holster if he doesn't put the gun in it?
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah, my mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Ifrit aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul.
He's blushing,
Then
thinking about his
Melchior
Captain
had to
Chan.
jump in and spirit Ifrit away with
Captain
one of his
Chan!
damn illusions. That old bastard, playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Ifrit and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Ifrit knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know. Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Dude, why do you have holsters if the guns don't go in the
Got it.
freaking holster? Why do you
We're
gotta
done
put it in
here.
your back pocket?
That was easy.
Ifrit only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Ifrit. Still gotta give this back and settle our score.
I
To
doubt
annoy
you
me,
have
is it
much
working?
time
Yes.
left to get
Yes,
that
it is.
done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And now that Ifrid's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Ifrid,
I feel like he's gonna
You
be my
probably ought to
final
team
party
up
member
with us.
too, which is even more unfortunate.
Nope. No can do.
why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
Okay, but demons
And
are
I've got
demons.
no
so-
intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Eisen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
What's up, Chrono Crash? How you been, man?
Well, that was sure something. Melchior and his illusions are cheats.
There's
And then
no
he killed a deer
cheating
for
in
dinner, right?
combat.
I know.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusions seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
that was...
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor. Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
Looks like you'll just have to deal with it. All right, which random path do I take now? I can't wait to play the guessing game. Oh god, he's after me! Oh, I can't go out of here. I can't go here. Voltigern, the Seagate Fortress. Oh, this is the place we assaulted. Yeah, this is the place we assaulted to get our boat through or whatever. Do I go up here then, randomly? Feels like this would be like a lower level dungeon, though. I think it's actually the one I came out of when I needed to assault the fortress or something like that. I don't know. I don't like the fact that this game throws you into a kind of a bigger open area, but doesn't give you like a step-by-step destination thing, you know? It only shows you the star of where your destination is, and there's no map. There's no like overworld map or anything like that to like help you find your way. You just gotta go through it, literally every zone, and hope you're going the right way. You know, come on. It's 2016 development year. Let's get some quality of life, shall we? You know, if you're gonna throw me into a bigger open world, you need to have a destination.
What's on
listed
your mind,
on the map.
Laphicet?
I know Siegfried comes from another continent and all, but do you know anything else about it, Ropero?
Nope, can't say I do. All I care about are swords. That contraption doesn't interest me much.
I suppose that makes sense. But it looked real powerful.
Just guessing based on how we saw Zavid use it, I'd say it amplifies his power somehow.
An amplifier. It's true that he seemed to get stronger when he fired it at himself.
Yeah, and it gave that dying legendary wyvern enough strength to escape.
But wasn't it also what he used to dispel Melchior's illusions back there?
That was also amplification. The Malachim are the source of his arts. The relic pushed them past their limits and kablooey.
Suffice it to say, it can be used both offensively and defensively.
Offensively.
It must be very hard to master.
Offensively.
More important is what the Abbey plans to do with it. Not that I really care.
Offensively. Should try to use it offensively. What do you guys think? Use it offensively?
Laphicet? May I ask you something?
What is it?
The girl with the umbrella from Lord Melchior's illusion. What is her connection to Eisen? I don't think he'd answer if I asked him myself.
I don't know. I was wondering about her as well. She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, so you like a girl who's cute, but with a bit of sophistication.
Really? I thought his type was more like
What's going on?
We were discussing a delicate topic. Laphicet's first crush, if you must know.
Oh,
No, we weren't. We were just talking about the umbrella girl from the illusion.
the umbrella girl. That illusion made Eisen hesitate. She must be really important to him.
Indeed. It must be a deep, naughty relationship.
Whoa.
Come on now.
Did she say naughty like a rope or
wife who wants
naughty
to
like
leave, but
naughty?
he can never let go. Or a lover from whom he can't move on.
No, that's too wild. And she's too young.
Yeah, it's not that. What's more likely for a self-serving pirate is a daughter from a woman who only knows him by a fake name, perhaps one whom he cast aside, or who cast him aside.
And maybe she was somebody he couldn't marry for some reason. But when she died, he raised her daughter for her.
He had been friends with her since they were children, but they only realized their true feelings after they had been married to someone else.
Is this their idea of romance? In any case, beware of girls, Laphicet.
Right.
This game continues to be sexist. Beware of girls. Girls are the evil devil of devilness who are evil and they do bad things only.
I'm ready for this.
Ready to feel the burn? Hold on! Blade pierce through! Hold it down!
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
I could farm up like a bunch of cat souls for that cat chest, but there's not really a good place for that right now, I don't think. I have a feeling that this is not the right way. Why does this... Wait. Oh. Oh, that's okay.